What's up guys? Today we're going to talk about my May Boxycharm box. It looks like that was the Boxy Bash was the theme of it, and there were actually 6 products in here as opposed to 4 or 5. I don't remember the actual value of the box. Let me check that now. Okay, so the value of the box was $174 for this month, and then I'm just going to talk about them in the order that I applied them to my face. I do have all the products on my face now, or I've used all the products on my face today, and I'll just go ahead and talk about them, whether I like them, and give you my first impressions or not. Just a disclaimer though, I do not like this lip color, and this lip color came from the Boxycharm, and I think I'm just going to talk about that first. It is the Beauty Creations Liquid Lip Gloss. If you looked at the box, it actually said like Boxycharm on it, so I think it was like a collaboration or something was going on over there. Okay, first of all, it says it's a matte liquid lip gloss. Confusing. And it's specially formulated to provide full coverage that dries to a seamless, smooth, and matte finish. Its lightweight application is long wearing for an effortless lip color that complements all skin tones. I don't know that this complements my skin tone. I just don't go for a color like this anymore. Like, I used to love this color. Like, old Jacky would have loved this color. Now Jacky, I'm into like mauves and like neutrally purples kind of colors. In the last Boxycharm, we got the Essell high definition liquid lipstick in the shade. There is no shade. Okay, well this color was one that I would personally love and adore, and I will take 85 of those shades, like different variations of those shades. But it's fine. It's nice to get a different product. I just don't really like it. When you wear it, it is a little bit tacky, and I guess maybe that's where the like lip gloss part comes in. But it's just, if you're gonna tell me it's gonna be matte, it better be matte, or else I'm gonna be confused. So beside the color, it's kind of just like eh. It was 10 bucks though, apparently, so eh. I feel like you could definitely get better products for $10, even from like the drugstore or anything like that. I have plenty of lip glosses or matte lipsticks or matte lip glosses, I guess, that are great from the drugstore and probably under $10, so just not my favorite, okay? The first product I did put on my face was the Cover FX Blurring Primer. It says that it instantly minimizes the appearance of pores and fine lines. When I put it on, what I experienced was that it clung onto my dry spots. Lately my skin has been a little bit more dry, so I already need something a little bit more moisturizing, but I did have a moisturizer on already, and before I put on the primer you couldn't see any of my dry spots, but after I put on the primer you could see some dry spots right around my nostril, and it was kind of irritating because like I don't want that to be seen. So I want to say that's like more of a primer if you have oilier skin, and sometimes I'll like a blurring primer in the T-zone, and then everywhere else just the more moisturizing primer. But even so, like, I guess my skin is drying out right now. It just clung onto that dry spot and it made it very, very noticeable. And then on top of that, it didn't feel like I had anything on my face. It was just, it didn't feel super smooth, it didn't feel super dry, it didn't feel super, it was just weird. I don't know if it did anything. Moving on, I went in with the Pretty Vulgar eyeliner that was in the Boxycharm box, and it is super pretty. It comes in this like quill type, like the ink for the quill before. It even has like little quill feathers on here, and the thing is, I really do like the eyeliner. It's a gel eyeliner. I think it's great. It dries matte. The one thing I have an issue with is the packaging. As adorable as the packaging is, it just seems like kind of impractical. The lid is metal, so I just feel like it's going to dry out super fast. Right now the formula is very smooth and creamy, but just because I don't think this is like an airtight packaging, it's going to dry out so quickly, and so you're probably gonna have to invest in some Inglot, the oil in there. The other thing about the packaging is that the hole is this small and the product goes all the way out till here, and unless you have like an angled brush that goes like from here to here, you're not going to get that product on the side. There's going to be a lot of product that gets wasted, I believe. I don't really know. I just got the product and I just used the product, so let's see as I use it whether it dries out or whether I can or can't get the product. I did try to use the brush and get the products. You can get kind of further in there, but of course you're not reaching like all the way out here. But again, I did like the product. It did work nicely, and I feel like the eyeliner went on well. But the thing is, with me and eyeliners, I need to test them out, and I really hate testing them out on days that I have to leave the house because I have hooded lids, and so my eyeliner will touch the lid and it'll transfer often, or like it'll transfer down here, and it's just not the most fun situation to try out new eyeliners while I'm outside. Oh, the next product here was a trio from Aesthetica, a brush trio, and I ended up using this for the eyeliner. I used this for the lower lash line, and I just used the spoolie to go into my brow hairs for kind of no reason, just to kind of use it. There's nothing special about the spoolie, it's just a spoolie, nothing too thick, nothing special really. The brushes retail for $45, but to be honest, I don't feel like they're that great quality. I did like the eyeliner brush, but the quality is just not that great. And if you look at their angled, this is supposed to be their angled eyeliner brush. I'm always going to use this on my lower lash line, because if you look at this angled eyeliner brush and compare it to my Morphe one, can you see how much thinner my Morphe one is? How am I supposed to put on an eyeliner? And I like thick eyeliner, but I like to build it up myself, not just go in chunky. The last two items kind of go hand in hand. It is the Aesthetica face brush, the P12 face brush. I used it to do my contour today, and that leads into the last product, which is a Pure Sculptor palette. And it looks like this. I was saying that the shades are way too dark to be used on me, but it actually went on okay, so it wasn't that dark. I was thinking I would have to like give it away to someone with a deeper skin tone than me, but it actually worked out. The highlighter in here is pretty, but if you look closely, it is pretty glittery, and so if you don't like glittery highlight, you probably wouldn't like this product. I personally don't really go for glittery highlights, but if I have it already and if it works well or whatever, I kind of work with it, you know? But I do think that the darker highlight shade is a bit too dark for me. I actually used a mixture of both the highlights on the inner corners of my eyes, but I really think that shade is a little too dark for me to actually highlight my face with. That actually wraps up the products that I've got in my May Boxycharm box. The products that I actually liked best were the eyeliner from Pretty Vulgar, and then okay, so that's the one that I like best, but I do actually like the Pure Sculptor palette. It says it retails for $30, but to be honest, if you like feel the packaging, you know this isn't really worth $30, but it's fine. Did I talk about the lipstick? I did talk about the lipstick. I don't like the shade. Not to throw shade at it, but Alright, that wraps up this video. Thanks so much for watching. If you want to check out more of my videos, go ahead and click there. If you want to subscribe, go ahead and click up there. Other than that, again, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I'll see you next time.